Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Planet X News, May 15th, 2019. And folks, this solar storm is all over the news. I've even seen an article, just about 20 minutes ago that was in Newsweek. Now, all of a sudden, these solar storms are becoming a big deal. You know, folks, we've been talking about this for quite some time now. And I guess things are coming to light. I guess maybe that's a odd choice of words, but yeah, got a letter from Google today. Yeah, dear Mr. Sion, your content on Planet X News is too much of a conspiracy, and we will have to terminate your channel within 7 days. No, just joking, folks. Just joking. Google sent me a letter telling me how fantastic the information that I put out is so helpful to the world population that they continue to dethrottle all of my videos. Getting back to the solar storms, folks. You know, I keep mentioning that this is going to be ongoing, from this point on. Now, these solar storms that are coming in, later today, tonight, tomorrow, into the 17th, and possibly even into the 19th, we're not going to see very much from them. We may see some heavy auroras throughout Canada, but I don't think we're going to see any type of damage, nothing to the satellites. May have some disruptions in radio frequencies, things of that nature. Cell phone service, maybe, maybe some internet service. I don't think we're going to see a lot of disruption. But this is just a precursor. This is just a little taste of what the next 11 years is actually going to look like. As I've mentioned before, each and every year that goes by during this solar minimum cycle, every year that goes by, it is going to get worse. Now, right now, there are 3 atmospheric river storm systems setting up on the west coast of the United States. They will probably flood out the state of Washington, Oregon, and parts of Northern California. We're already seeing more and more of this flooding in the central part of the United States, and there are pretty heavy storms coming tonight, tomorrow, and the next day for these central states, including Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But these solar storms, they will affect our atmosphere. There's just no doubt about it. I had a long conversation about this with Dr. Albers this morning, and she is going to be putting together a space weather report. Not every day, but maybe every other day, or as it deems necessary based on what is actually happening out there with our sun. And I've been paying very close attention to these sunspots. And just like I said, 2740, it's making its way around the right side of the sun now. It's completely fizzled out, and 2741 is pretty much fizzled out also. But here's the issue, folks. Just like last month, we saw these sunspots. Back then, they were named 2738, 2739. They fizzled out. They made their way on the backside of the sun. And then on April 30th, boom, we had a huge coronal mass ejection, and at that point in time, we were actually able to get another Planet X capture. You guys have all seen that that photo. And it was absolutely incredible. And I'd like to credit Mark from the Blue Kool-Aid channel for that capture. And it was just absolutely fantastic. I mean, you could literally see the trails coming from the backside, trailing off of this object as it was caught up in this coronal mass ejection. Just absolutely amazing. But it seems that we may be getting into the same scenario. As I've mentioned, this object is now down below the ecliptic. It's going to be coming back up on the right side of the sun. There's a high possibility that it may reignite sunspot 2740, and a few days later, getting towards the, I would say maybe the 20th, the 21st, the 22nd of this month. It may even be later than that. The timing is everything. But it's getting very, very close to what happened last month. So we will see. Only time will tell. But once these sunspots get on the backside of the sun, it's no problem for the Earth. However, they may regenerate again. They may make their way back around to face us one more time. And at that point in time, they'll be giving them new numbers. 2742, 2743. And, I've been doing a lot of reading, a lot of research on what is actually happening right now. And it's actually kind of strange. These things really, really shouldn't be happening right now. The sun should be calm. We should, maybe have a few coronal hole openings. That's about it. The sun's output should be relatively low. It's going into the solar minimum in, I think, officially in about 1 month from today. I think it's June 19th, if I'm not mistaken. But I think we're going to see a lot more of this activity. I think we're going to see a solar minimum that's actually active. And the reason being is because of the interaction between these Planet X objects and the sun. And the Earth, well, it's going to be stuck in the middle. Folks, I'm listening more and more and more to these politicians run their mouth about climate change, listening to some of these other scientists from now, the European Space Agency. They're all flapping their gums and they're blaming man. They're blaming man for this global warming and this climate change. Well, look, that is all a bunch of BS. 100%. We all know what the main reasons are. We all know what the main causes are. This has been happening. This is the catalyst has been here for quite some time. 2 years ago, I didn't even think about this grand solar minimum. Didn't even think about it. It's only been about the last year that I've actually started to delve into it and started to consider the consequences of this solar minimum in combination with these objects that are orbiting our sun. And I think it's just going to make things even worse. And then I was thinking, wow, what's going to happen whenever we roll out of this solar minimum in 11 years from now, and we roll into a solar maximum, where the sun is just literally going crazy every single day. Huge plasma loops, filament releases, coronal mass ejections, coronal holes. I mean, you name it. Everything is going to be coming from the sun. And I know a lot of you have never really seen the sun on the SDO during one of these periods, but it is pretty crazy to look at. But hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Can't say it will. Can't say it won't. But all I know is we're going to be keeping a very, very close eye on our space weather from this point on. I mentioned earlier in a live stream that, maybe some of you guys may think that, space weather is boring, or it's nothing that you guys should really be paying attention to. But in all actuality, folks, it's going to be just as important to pay attention to your space weather as it is paying attention to, your local weather here on Earth. So I'm going to do everything that I can to gather as much information as possible each and every day. And as long as I see something occurring, I'll put out a space weather report. I may not narrate through it because of timing, but I'll definitely put something out there, and we'll see how it goes. I wanted to mention one thing. All of our new subscribers here on Planet X News, I was going over some analytics with YouTube today. We've put on, in the month of April, almost 1,900 new subscribers. Yeah, a little over 1,900 in April. We've already put 1,250 subscribers on already in May. And we just bumped over 82,000 subscribers. And as you can see, we can't get over 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 views on our videos. And I know for a fact, folks, that they are definitely dethrottling my channel. There is no doubt in my mind. The reason being is because we give you real, accurate information. We're giving you the truth. And some of these other channels, they're pretty much giving you nonsense. That's why you see their videos with 40, 50, 60. I saw one video today that was so asinine. The guy had 339,000 views on this video showing, I don't know what the hell it was up in the sky, but it wasn't a planet, it wasn't a star, it wasn't anything. It looked like just a little round white cloud. 339,000 views. He has the word Nibiru in his channel title. But again, if you're putting out nonsense related to this subject matter, you will get views. Your word will go out to your subscribers, but not on this channel. YouTube won't allow it. Google won't allow it. They have literally scrubbed the search engine, the Google search engine of, you type in Planet X, you get articles, videos from 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. Yeah, absolutely. I put one of my titles to one of my articles in there 4 hours after I posted it. It didn't even come up. I put one of my video titles in from 4 days ago. It didn't even come up. So, they are definitely trying to slow down this information superhighway that I put out. There's no doubt about it, folks. And that's another reason why I keep telling you folks to join our private network. You get notifications, you get the emails, and I'm able to put out a lot more there than I am on YouTube. I don't have to worry about getting these stupid community guideline strikes. I don't have to worry about the trolling factions on the boob tube. I don't have to worry about anything. I love the platform. It's working out very, very well. If YouTube ever starts this purging crap again, because they just lost $70 billion, yeah, Google's parent company, Alphabet, is accusing YouTube for this $70 billion loss. And yeah, it was YouTube's fault, because they're censoring all of these channels that they say are conspiracy channels. Well, let's face it, folks. I think that YouTube should open up a conspiracy part of YouTube, where if you want to subscribe to a conspiracy channel, then hey, that's your prerogative. That's why you push the subscribe button. That's why you subscribe. Stupid. Really, really stupid. But I also think that there's a big push to, once again, hide the truth. No doubt. What are you going to do? You just keep on plugging away. So if you guys find the time, the link for our private network, it's in the description box under all of our videos. Join up, and I make a lot of things available, folks. One thing that I am doing on there is I am writing a bunch of reports pretty much on a daily basis, 2, 3, 4 reports. And I'm putting them in a PDF format. I'm uploading them to my Google Drive. If you're a member, you can download these informational PDF files, and you could actually use them on your YouTube channel to create videos. My gift to you. That's it. And there's a lot of other informational videos on there that I just can't put on YouTube. I just don't want to take a chance. I've worked entirely too hard. It's been 4 years now, and we're pushing 21 million views. We should have over 100 million views. We should have 50 million subscribers. But no, if you want to see me bath a bunny rabbit and play with its balls, I'll get 50 million views. If you want to see a man come on YouTube and show the truth about what is happening to our Earth, what's out there in our solar system, what has invaded our solar system, the consequences, the hardcore truth, what do? You get your ass censored. Yeah. I don't know, folks. It is what it is. Stay tuned. Share our videos. Share our articles. Join up on our private network. I usually don't do these in your car videos too often. Maybe one a year. But, I was out and about checking out the skies, looking around. Kind of a clear day. I haven't seen one chemtrail plane. That's kind of odd. Maybe they don't want to waste their chemtrail solutions on the coronal mass ejections that are coming our way. Huh. Who knows? But anyhow, anywho, and anyway, listen, folks, again, make sure that your notifications are set up. Make sure you watch our videos, like them, share them, get them out there to other people. And we're just now publishing all of our books on Barnes & Noble. We're getting away from Amazon, because now Amazon is banning, well, not Amazon, but some of these other countries, they're banning our books. For what reason, I have no idea. But we're now publishing all of our books on Barnes & Noble. The link for that is in the description box. And once again, a lot of you were, sending me emails and inbox messages about the chemtrail shirts. I got one on now. Never go outside without one. The link for our online store is also in the description box. So if you guys want to order one of the banned geoengineering shirts, logos on the front and back, the link is there. They're $25. They take about a week to 10 days to get to you. There's a couple other designs on there. Just designed a new one the other day, a Planet X disclosure. And listen, folks, there's a link in the description box for a new backup channel that I have put together. It's called Full Disclosure. And if you get over there, do me a favor, get over there. All of you subscribe, set your notifications for that channel. I'm uploading current videos from Planet X News over there just for the very beginning. But what I'm going to be doing on the Full Disclosure channel is going to be a lot different than Planet X News. I'm going to start digging into some things and I'm going to disclose them. That's why I named it Full Disclosure. Probably going to end up getting myself killed one of these days. But it will be for a good cause. It better be. Anyways, folks, remember, like, share, subscribe. Do me a favor. This is Scott from Planet X News. I'm out of here. Take care, folks. I'll see you tomorrow for a space weather update. Be safe out there.